everyone, my name's Kim and this is my channel Expedition 3 Pages. Today I'm really excited because I'm playing TBR Trail for the month of August. I'm playing this month with June, who is one of the subscribers here, and I'm really excited about that as well. Before I get started talking about August, I just want to chat about how I've been doing for the month of July. It's not quite over yet, I've still got a week or so left, so I'm hopeful I will get the majority of the books done. If I don't finish them, then I will take my punishment, which is being on a book buying ban for the month of August. Although, to be honest, I did do a bit of a massive haul in July, so I'm all kind of book shopped out. I never knew that that was possible, but I walked into Waterstones the other day and I couldn't even bring myself to buy anything because I just kept remembering this bookshelf and I was like freaked out that I had so many books on it. So yeah, my punishment isn't so much of a punishment, but it is necessary. For the month of July, I had these books to read. I'm just going to pop them here. So Little Flower Shop by the Sea by Ali McNamara, I finished this morning actually. Yeah, was kind of disappointed in the end. I had off and on feelings about this book. Sometimes I really liked it, sometimes I was kind of disappointed and angry with it, but I'll get into that a bit more in my wrap-up when I do my next fiction wrap-up. Then the only book that I haven't even started yet is Into the Wild by Jon Krakauer, and this book is a non-fiction book about Christopher, who decided to go off and live by himself in the wilderness of Alaska, but I have plans to read it this week actually, so I'm hoping to get this finished within the next week. Then I had to read the book one of Herodotus's The Histories. I have started this and I'm so intrigued. It's one of these books where, like, I do this sometimes where I start a book and I'm really interested in it and then I keep putting it off because I kind of want to savour it, but then I run out of time. So I have started it. I mean, I'm not very far in, but I'm hoping to get this finished this week as well. And then finally, one of the witchy books, the one I've chosen to read this month, is History of Magic and Witchcraft, which I'm reading for the X-Book Club that I run with Hannah from Hannah's blog. Oh, my pencils come out because I'm making notes in the book. And yeah, I'm quite a way through this now and really enjoying this one as well. But we'll be talking a lot more about this in the live show with Hannah, which is going to be on Hannah's channel this time round. If you wanted to come and check out our thoughts on this, and the Penguin Book of Witches is the other book we're reading for that as well. So yeah, I think I'm doing pretty okay with the books in July. I have finished other books in July as well, but I'll wrap those up when I do my wrap-ups. So I'm a little bit scared for August because I think I have completely over-planned all my reading. There's a couple of read-alongs that I really want to join in with. The first one being the Lunar Chronicles read-along that is run by Amy from A-Star Reads and Danielle from Bookcara. And there's a Discord on the go, and there's quite a few people in the Discord now, and the first book, Cinder, is being read in the month of August, so I really want to try and get this on the TBR. The other read-along I want to do is for Helen from Helen's Bookhaven. She is running a read-along of different books based around the Eurovision Song Contest. I was going to say Eurovisionathon because that was the readathon that Helen did. But anyway, every month since the Eurovisionathon took place and Eurovision took place, they're going through the top 12 countries and reading one book that's set in every single country or that has something to do with that country. And so for the second month, they're reading for France because they came second. And the book for that is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, and I really want to read that anyway, so I thought I would try my hardest to join in with that read along this month as well. Again, there's a Discord and there's quite a lot of people over there, so I think that that's going to be a good one. Then also August is the month where I go back to the realm of the Elderlings and I read the next book in the Tawny Man trilogy. So this is the last book in the Tawny Man trilogy and it's called The Fool's Fate, and I fear this book because I fear my heart will be ripped out and stomped on. I'm like absolutely terrified about reading this book. But I'm definitely reading it this month. I buddy read these books with my stepmom, Anne, so yeah, we really have a great time reading them, but we do them every other month, so we can join in with the Elderling Along run by Becca in the Books. Yeah, 3 read-along books that I'm really excited about for the month of August, and when there are 4 books that go onto my TBR Trail TBR every month, that's quite scary. The other book that I'm reading is for the Gilmore Girls challenge that I'm doing with my mum, and we're reading Little Dorrit. We've got a Discord for that, and there's a couple of us, there's about 4 or 5 of us all reading Little Dorrit together, although that's a very kind of slow burn. It's a very big book, over 1,000 pages, by Charles Dickens, so yeah, we're kind of pacing ourselves through that, so I don't think I'll finish that necessarily in August, but I'm reading that in August. And then there's something else that I wanted to, yeah, so my Reading Around the World challenge that I'm doing with Emily Beth Hall, I've been reading the first book for Cambodia that we're reading for that, which is a history of Cambodia, captivating history or something, and I'm really enjoying that. Properly feel like I'm having a little expedition because I'm reading that alongside Google Maps and I'm like exploring around Cambodia, and it is a beautiful country. Absolutely stunning temples, and I'm really enjoying myself reading that book. So I'm hoping I'm going to be finishing the history Cambodian book in August, and then hopefully be starting the next one and even finishing maybe the second book for that challenge. But yeah, that's going really well so far. I'm really enjoying it. Links for everything that I've talked about will be in the description. I've mentioned a lot this month. Like I say, there's a lot I want to read in August, so we'll see how this game goes. With respect to my game, I will link the video that has all the rules in if you wanted to go and check out the rules. But the basic rules are there are 4 different teams. Each team leaves its start position, has to move around the board once to get home. Once it's home, I have to read the book that is written on that scroll. That's the basic idea. The game has been going on forever. I think I started the round officially in September time. It is now July. It is the never-ending game. The end goal is to have one of the teams get all 4 scrolls round the board once and home again. And once that team wins, depending on the colour, depends on what type of giveaway or charity donation stroke giveaway I'm going to be doing. Because the game has gone on so long, I think I'm tweaking what the prizes are depending on what team wins, so that definitely there will be a giveaway of some kind and there will be a charity donation as well of some kind. Only because it's gone on for so long, I just really feel like I want to do a giveaway for you guys because you've watched for so long and it'll be really fun to do one. So I'm going to tweak the prizes, but all details for that will be in the description. Yeah. I try not to be biased with the teams either. I usually forget about what team represents with what prizes, and now I'm going to be changing them slightly anyway. But my main goal is just to get the game done so we can actually have a conclusion, which would be really nice. But yes, like I said before, I'm playing this month with June, so every other role will be a prompt for June to fulfill, and she has her own Instagram page, which hopefully she will be updating about the book she's reading from TBR Trail on the Instagram page, which will be really fun to see. So I'll link down to June's Instagram page in the description for you to go and check out and follow the books that she's decided to choose and stuff like that. But yeah, I have nothing else to say. Let's get on with the game. So as usual, we'll be starting with Team Black, which is my go. And again, I'm going to roll with 2 dice. Although I'm a little bit scared as to how many scrolls are going to make it home today and how many books are going to end up on my August TBR. But we'll see how it goes, eh? Okay. 4. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't want to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Free choice, but with a cat, which takes the choice out of my hands. Or do I do all the way home? I think I'm going to start with a scroll going home. So I'm going to move this guy all the way home. I'm not going to have the rule where it has to be the exact number to get home, because that would be ridiculous. We got a scroll! First roll of the game and a scroll has gone home. I was so excited. Last time, when the only other scroll got home, it was a red scroll. And before I filmed, I had a peek at what it was. This time I have not peeked. And I played my game a couple of days ago, so I feel like that's actually quite a lot of self-control on my part for not peeking. But yeah, so here is the scroll. Is that going to focus? Probably not. But let's see what's on it. Oh, I was going to say as well, so when I originally started my TBR game back in June, the black category wasn't free choice. It was books I want to read in 2020. So I think this might be a book that was on that list, which I didn't complete, so hopefully I haven't read whatever's on here. I think if I have read what's on the scroll, then I just get a free choice, because well done me, I've read a book. So then I can just get free choice and read whatever I want. But to be honest, I don't think I did too well with that list last year, so I probably haven't read what's on here. But yeah, let's see. I don't know if this is going to work. What's that say? couldn't read backwards. As she climbed across the table. Okay, I have read that book. And I hated that book. And I've forgotten the name of the author and I've given the book away. I'll write the name up somewhere on the screen, but yeah. But I've read it, so that's good news. Didn't like it, which was a shame. The good news is that means I can put a book on my TBR whatever I want because I read it. And so I'm going right in there and I'm saying I'm going to put The Fool's Fate on. I'm so excited about this book, stroke absolutely terrified. But I'm going to put this on my TBR. First book on my TBR. Excited. Okay, so now it's time for June's go, and this time around we're going to keep the same categories, so that makes it much easier for me and my brain to remember not to have to change anything. So let's go. 5. Okay, so not as high numbers as last time. Can this one go home? No. Can almost go home. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and do a fiction and a regular prompt to start with, because we all know sometimes the game can be super mean. So let's start nice, hopefully. And this one is read a most anticipated book. Okay, that's a really nice prompt. And that can go there for June. Okay, so time for my go, and it's the red team, and these two guys are stuck at home, so I really hope I roll an even number and I can get one out, because they were in the lead before and now they're failing miserably. So, okay, 3. Oh dear. Okay, let's move this one. 1, 2, 3. And that's a book. So, STEM category. See what we get. Whoop. Oh. And this prompt is read a book with a colourful cover. That's quite a nice prompt as well, I like that. And that's for STEM, so that can go right there. Okay, my roll number 2 got me a STEM book, read a book with a colourful cover, which is a really nice prompt. However, the book that I do want to read that's STEM based is Cinder. Now, would you call this a colourful cover? I feel like the shoe is really colourful and bright, and so for that I could say yes, the shoe is colourful and bright. I can read Cinder, right? But I don't know if it is colourful really and truly, because if I saw this on the shelf I wouldn't go, hey, that's a colourful cover. Do you know what I mean? So this is a Cinderella retelling, and it's got to do with cyborgs. That's all I really know about it, is purely that it's a Cinderella retelling, and Cinderella is a cyborg robot type thing. So I'm reading it in August anyway, so it's whether or not you guys think that this is a colourful cover. I'll go with whatever you guys say. I'll pop that there. But the other book that I thought I could read, if that really isn't that colourful, is Infinite Powers, The Story of Calculus, The Language of the Universe by Stephen Strogatz, I think you pronounce it. And this is a mathematics book about calculus. And that's all I really know about it. So, but it is really colourful. So yeah, what do you think? A book about calculus, which I think I will really love because I love reading about maths. Or do I get away with Cinder being colourful? Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Okay, so time for June's second go. And we're going with Team Blue this time. So let's roll 6. I nearly couldn't add that up then. That's quite embarrassing. 6. Oh, so I could take this one out, so all the blues are out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For free choice, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think I'm going to take this one out, so or this one could go home. Oh, hang on a sec. That would mean I would have to read another book. So I'm not going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Free choice. So, oh, let's pop that one back in. See what we get. Read an own voices book. And that's just free choice. I feel like I'm whizzing through this game. It's going very quick. Okay, so time for my third go with Team Black again. And, oh, can you see that? I think that's gone off camera. That was a 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, should I take another Team Black home? But then these two guys are right round there. But I don't really want another STEM book, to be perfectly honest, this month, because that actually does fit. That actually does kind of fit with the books I want to read, maybe. Depends what the prompt is though, doesn't it? That's the problem here. I really don't know what to do, because I don't get a choice if I take the scroll home either. This is too much deliberation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that one takes the book out of my hand anyway. And on the scroll is probably something I want to read. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm taking another one home. Okay, so roll number 3 and another little scroll has made it home. So let's find out what's on it. Okay, let's see. I don't think it will focus, but is that the right way around? What is that? Oh no. First Man. I did really want to read this book. It was actually on a TBR Trail pick that I had before, and I found it so slow and kind of boring in parts, which is a shame. Let me just get it. Okay, I found it. So it's First Man, The Life of Neil A. Armstrong by James R. Hansen. I bought it for $2.99, so I didn't spend too much money on it. But yeah, I think last time I got quite far into it. It was on 156 that I read. And I was just struggling with it because it's so detailed. Like, so much of the technical information is given in this book about every single model of aeroplane and every little thing. And I think I'm generally like really interested in science and generally interested in technology and stuff. But for some reason, for me, airplanes just don't do anything for me. Like, I just don't know why. But I don't get excited thinking about airplanes in a kind of way, which I find weird because usually I find the most boring things interesting, and airplanes aren't boring, but yeah, it's just personal preference, I guess. I will try and continue reading this month in August, and hopefully it'll pick up because it's getting more onto the spaceship side and going to the moon side anyway, so I might find that bit more interesting. But yeah, I feel bad that I didn't like this so much, but I will give it another go in August and see if I can finish it. And I think if I just have a hard time with it, then I'm going to have to DNF it. And I don't generally DNF books, but I may have to DNF this one, sadly. So now on to June's third go, and it's time for Purple Team again. See if we can get Purple home. Oh no, but then I have to read another book. Oh gosh, this was a bad plan. Okay, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't quite get home. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm going to move this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I could move this one as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nah. Okay, so that is a candle, which is slightly more difficult prompt for non-fiction. Hopefully not too difficult. And it is, read a book under 200 pages. That's really nice as well. This is turning out to be quite a nice TBR prompt, I should say. Don't know if the books are going to be nice. Hopefully. That was June's third go, and now we're back with Team Red for me. So let's go. 6. Oh yeah, I can take one of these guys out. Oh, but then the purple goes home. But I kind of don't want this to go home because I've already got 2 scroll books. I think I might send the purple one home, which is a controversial choice, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can go home. Or back to the start, you don't get to go home, I guess. Just because I'm being nice to myself, because I do have some fiction that I want to read this month. And I've got, what's this guy? Random letter generator, and that has to be for the surname of the author in fiction. So I'll pop that there. Okay, my final roll was to read a fiction book, and the prompt was to do the random letter generator, and that letter has to be the surname of an author. So I will put it on the screen, but I did the random letter generator and the letter I got was the letter Y. And then I was stumped because I don't have any Ys on my TBR in my house. I looked on my Kindle, I looked on my Audible, nothing. So I did a bit of Googling and I found on the Libby app, which is the library app that I use, they have the book both on audio and physical of Everything Everything by Nicola Yoon. And I have heard really, really good things about this book. I had a brief look at the synopsis and I think it's based from the perspective of a girl who is allergic to everything. It says Maddie is allergic to the world, so she lives in a kind of bubble. And then one day a guy moves next door and I guess she takes a bit of a liking to him, and then it's their story. And that's all I really know about it, and it's kind of all I really want to know about it. I'm really intrigued, and like I say, I've heard lots and lots of great things about this book, so yeah, I'm looking forward to getting to it. And the fact that I can listen to it from the library on audio is a great, great plus. And finally, June's last go. And I tell you what, if a scroll can go home... Oh, it can go home. Oh no, why did I make promises? Okay, so let's just see what we get. Let's just see what we get. 10. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, okay, STEM stroke fiction. That's an interesting one. What are we playing blue? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't want to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I don't want to do that either. So I'm going to give myself an extra book to read, and I'm going to take this one home. And now this doesn't mean that June has to read this book. I have to read the book. But it does mean I have to work out which pot I'm going to take a prompt from. So I'm going to roll 1 dice, and if I get a 1 or a 6, then I'm going to pick from this one. If I get a 2 or a 5, I'm going to pick from this one, and if I get a 3 or a 4, then I'm going to pick from this one. Yeah. So, let's see. 5. What did I say? Oh gosh. That was a 1 and a 6. This was 2 or 5. So, let's see. And I hope it's not bad. Oh, okay. This is try a chapter for 3 books and then choose one to read. So, yeah. Okay, so June's last roll took this little guy home. So I thought I'd better start adding books to my TBR because I can't be completely biased against the other teams that I don't roll for. I have to take some books home at some stage, and I don't want 1 week to be like 8 books. So yeah, I took another little guy home. Let's see what it is. Is that upside down? No, I think I've got it the right way up every time. Oh. Door of Smoke and Bone! Oh, I'm so excited about this. I'm so excited about this one. Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. I read Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor and I thought her writing was absolutely beautiful. I really did enjoy Strange the Dreamer. I listened to them on audio. And this is just another one of her series. Is it just called the Daughter of Smoke and Bone series? Smoke and Bone? I actually don't know. It doesn't say anywhere. And again, because I don't like to read blurbs too much, I don't know too much about this except for it's set in Prague. But I'll let you guys know a bit more about it when I've read it. But yeah, I'm really, really excited about getting to this one. And I'm so glad I can read it from the scroll. So yeah, good stuff. So June, your prompts are read a most anticipated book, and that has to be in the fiction section. Then for free choice, read an own voices book. Then non-fiction, which the prompt was read a book under 200 pages. And finally for fiction, try a chapter for 3 different books and then choose one of those to read for the month of August. So I hope those prompts are okay for you. I'm really, really excited to see what you're picking for those. So yeah, thank you so much for playing. I really, really appreciate it. And I'm excited. I've only recently joined Instagram. I was always really biased against it because I don't like taking photos. But actually, I've gone on there. And I haven't been on there for a while, but I really enjoy it. I really like being on Instagram and seeing all the books and everything, and even taking my own pictures, much more than I thought I would. But yeah, so thank you for June for that as well, because that's how we chat. And so it forced me to use Instagram, and now I really like it. Okay, so officially on TBR Trail for the month of August, I've got Fool's Fate, First Man, which I'm going to really try and finish, Daughter of Smoke and Bone, which I'm super, super excited for, and also Everything Everything by Nicola Yoon, which I'll listen to on audio. And then yeah, let me know what you guys think about this situ, whether or not I can get away with reading Cinder, or if you think I should put Infinite Powers on my TBR. Cool, so that's everything for this month. I really enjoyed getting 3 scrolls home, that was pretty exciting. I'm going to put the scoreboard up here to how everyone's doing, but basically the only teams to get scrolls home so far are the red team, the blue team, and 2 for the black team. So the black team are currently winning. Like I said before, I'll link down below what it means when a colour wins and what kind of giveaway and what kind of charity giveaway I'm going to be doing. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really feel like this might be a really long video, so if you've got to the end, I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.